Chip stocks sitting a new all-time high today, and Nvidia is leading the pack. Bank of America raised its price target on the stock today to $250 from $225. That is a high on Wall Street. The firm says Nvidia's earnings could double. Its earnings share could double in 3 years, maintaining a stock as its top pick. Our call today. Top large cap pick. Prime position, they say, to leverage its portfolio of hardware, software, and developer ecosystem. Farmer Jim.
Thanks, Scotty.
Nvidia.
You know what? I think this is a great call, not only on the specifics of Nvidia, but on the chip sector and how the chip sector is emblematic of the market overall. In this way, there's something for everyone. This is clearly a growth stock. I'm going to have a hard time buying it at 28. That's me. But you know what? Just like in the market overall, this chip sector shows other things that I can buy if I'm a growth at a reasonable price. Steph and I like an NXPI. If I'm a value investor, I can like Intel. But I'll also say this specifically about Nvidia. At 28 times forward, that's actually a discount to the high 30s that it's been in for most of the last year. It's at the same price it was at 2 years ago. And I agree with the growth drivers about gaming. We're going to see enterprise hardware pick up, but this is all dependent on trade tensions continuing to ease. So the bottom line is, great call, emblematic of the markets overall.
Joe.
Sales growth is down significantly over the last 8 quarters. That's the concern for me. It's contracted nearly 30%. Why is that? What are they doing wrong? First it was gaming, then we were moving on to other components of the business model that weren't looking successful. I think in the near term, the stock takes a run at $200. That's pretty obvious.
Really?
Pretty obvious.
It's there right now.
Takes a run at $200. Let me finish my thought. If it gets about $200,
you sure you need to?
If it gets above $200, okay, you're going back into the range where you broke down last year in November in that bad earnings report. So you're going to find some resistance in that area. Okay. You're then going to follow that up with another earnings report on November 17th.
So if it goes up $1.75 from here, watch out.
Listen to me. You are you're going into uncharted waters. You haven't traded here since a year ago when you had the earnings miss. Technicians will look at that. If you're able to sail through that, you like that, Jimmy? If you're able to sail through that and you're heading into earnings.
Jimmy was on a sub. They don't sail.
That
we steam. We're going to steam through it.
That becomes support.
Torpedo.
What was resistance becomes support. So 200 will become your floor. It is now your ceiling.
What happens if it gets to 201?
If it gets to 201 and fails, you're going to have to wait to the other side of the earnings report to see if you get the momentum. This is a very significant price area for Nvidia. As I said, it hasn't been there in a year. If it can power through, that tells you something about the stock.
If it gets to 203.
Does it fail or does it break out?
203.50?
You got to know if it breaks out.
Scott, to your point about the 200s and to Joe's, these calls this morning were 20 cents, the October 200 calls. They traded from 20 cents to $2.70. People have been betting on upside in this one, and they've been right. Huge volume at that strike, by the way, 16,000 contracts. And you can see why this is one of the most popular stocks to trade today, because it's just made this huge hockey stick to the upside. I used hockey stick there, Joe, just because I know you like hockey.